All right, guys, we're back at it. Second stream of the day. Thank you all for supporting the first stream. Hope you guys will be here for the second stream and enjoy it. Also, we already loaded. Let's get into the truck. My glass them up. Let me sort out my glass. Right, and right, let me see what's going on here. We have some fertilizer. Is to Palmondo. I don't even know if I said that right. But we live in Bakersfield. We're in Bakersfield right now. Truck in a gear. Everything nice. No damages, nothing. We fix up everything. We have 6 hours and 17 minutes to go. Right? Right, let's hit the road. Guys, you know what I thought is I was the only person that used to never pronounce something here, correct? Somebody stream was watching, I think it's SES. I see the guy was struggling just like me to pronounce some of these names. I'm gonna keep on saying I need to get some kind of thing to help me. Some of these names to actually know every single name properly. In time, we'll get something for help you. So that we do sound like I illiterate on the internet. But talking about that, I've been watching some content on Rikai, and the only difference with me and Rikai is that Rikai is a millionaire, but Rikai really bad. I don't know. Rikai is really terrible. You understand me? Some of the things me see Rikai really acts like for you. But like, nah. This man you're terrible. But in his defense, he's a terrible millionaire, so he good to go. He good to go. Right? It's strange how like money could make a bad situation just seem like meh. All you have to do is have some money, you know, and people go watch your terrible situation and say, don't worry about that. But he's a millionaire. You understand what I'm saying? But like if you're like me now and you're poor and you don't have money, they'll be like, oh God, boy, this chaotic fella, he's terrible. He need help. He need help. But if you have money, they'll just be like, ah man, small thing, man. He's a millionaire anyway. So like money like get rid of all your deficiencies without you actually getting rid of your deficiencies. If that make common sense. You understand me? People forget say you have deficiencies when you have money. You understand? People even forget say like you're a human being when you have money too. Once you have money, everything is okay. People overlook a lot of things with you. You understand? They look at you like you're supernatural once you have money. I'm even like guilty of doing that. You know what I mean? Once I know somebody have money, me look at them like they're not a real person. But the strangest thing is that everything will affect me, affect them too. It's a real person. It's just that they have more than you. It's just that. welcome to the stream, my brother. What go on, bro? Yeah, man, everything level, man. Yeah, we have to keep it up, bro. We have to keep it up. Can't stop, can't stop. But it's gonna be a shorter stream because we have a little engagement we have to step out to this evening, so there's gonna be a little short stream. We just run and then we getting out there. Right, so this might be like a 2-hour stream. Alright, so if you were looking good, let's keep on rolling. All right, let's decouple the load. Right. So that first load went excellent. Whatever the grade I go up in Nevada, El Centro. Let's go and pick that one there up. Not even too sure where the machine is. Machine wrong in the back here. Right, so we couple up and we're ready to rock. Ready to go. gosh. Wrong road me pick again, as usual. But let's keep on trucking. Oh gosh, oh gosh. A speeding pass. My turn off. Oh gosh, man. let me just pull in at the gas station and get some fuel. Oh, should I drive around? Let me just back up. Alright, I'm going around in the back. See if I could back this grader down in the back. Guys, that was a perfect back end there, you know. Perfect. Alright, let's decouple the load. I'm proud of myself with that one there. Good driving. Right. Back lumbar. Let me see where this going. How much I was out? 18. I look like this look like it might be a little bit too much. I will see. Whoa. I one that's less money equal run. What are really the answer? Alright, let me see what else. Glass. Alright, 8 hours out there. We go run with the glass. We go with the glass. Going into Arizona. Couple up on the way run. Right, tank full. Let's hit the road. Let's hit the road. Yeah, man, Jerome. 100%, bro. Yeah, man, thanks for the 100. Wagwan, brother. Everything good? Yeah, man, happy Saturday to you too. Gosh, we bypass the way station. Oh gosh, man. You know wake up for the day? you was tired, bro. You was tired. You sleep out the whole day. Ah, bro. Man, get sleep. Sleep important thing. So you get all sleep and as you get up, you see me live. That sound like a nightmare. So you're like, wait. Me get all of that beautiful sleep and then me get up and the first thing me say I can't take the life. Man, just joking, man. I'm just joking. You sleep through the morning stream because we do about mostly 5 hours this morning. And the stream and you sleep straight through it because you're not sure. Man, Samuel's laughing. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. Once you're okay, that's the important thing, my brother. Right, let's decouple the load. We're looking good. You say you had to come out of deep sleep? I daily got to say something about YouTube of X. If it never happened to me before, like hard to come out of a deep sleep. No, what happened to me before is that I take a sleep and the sleep feel too good. I never had that experience that me asleep and it hard to come out of it. No. Brother, that is not for me yet. Father God not ready. That's not for me, bro. Right? What experience is having a nice rest that feels so good. That when me get up, me like, jeez, that rest was good, boy. Feel good. You know? Frozen vegetable, we're going to Los Angeles. Right? Mr. Samuels, you make me laugh with that one, man. You make me laugh, bro. Right. I think this should be the last load that we're going and pick up and deliver it. So you don't sleep so deep that you get 5 missed call and you hear the phone. It's your family checking on you. Yeah, that was a good rest you had there. That was a really, really good sleep there. When you see your phone ring and you not hear it, sweet sleep you got there, bro. Nice sleep there. Sometimes you get some sleeping at the day we're good, so you know. Oh boy. So I say if your child support, if like you don't pay child support and what, your passport is like revoked, is a warning from the US. So they wouldn't accept you in the country. That is what you're saying. If that is what you're saying, well, we know the US not really want too much people up there again. Gone are the days where the US want all your labor. They don't want all your labor anymore. So they stop advertise. Come here, this is the land of the free. When all of them on the internet I tell them, oh, how life so hard up there. So people know the truth now. So when these guys used to come back from vacation and go and walk in a store and go buy the whole suitcase of clothes to come down, and I bend up themselves and say, yo, this your man just fresh. This time they now go buy a suitcase of clothes, they save up the money, buy a suitcase of clothes to come down and stoosh off. Right? When I watch the shoe look like he never walked in before. So you know everything new. And I'm going to tell you, yeah, come up in the big apple, man. What I mean by the apple? Juicy. Come up here, man. Thing nice. When you do so, go out of your way, leave your work, sell your car, give away your house, do so, jump out, gone up there, we live in a man's basement now. You get to realize what the big apple is what rotten apple. Apple not juicy again. When you go down and you touch down there like about for 2 weeks you treat you good. And then after that they tell you, hey, you have to go get work here. And we can't afford for you to eat anything in the fridge because you have to pay for everything you eat in the fridge, you have to pay for, you know. And the whole story turn upside down now. Brother, gone are them days because we have the internet now. And men are say life hard all over the world. So you are not no selling you no dream and no big apple and all of them shipping stuff. So now the US don't have a choice but to say, alright, I don't know the truth already. I got through a set of fireball pressure up here. And because of that now, we just can't accept any and everybody, you know. We economy under pressure. I only come up here, immigrants are come up here and we make life hard for the normal citizens. So you know what, we need to put some restrictions on some things. So if you're not paying child support, restriction. If your passport has been revoked, restriction. If you're coming here and you're not going to be any usefulness to the economy, we don't want you. Do not come here. We do not want you all anymore. Matter of fact, we have some people here who not even contribute that now we want to send them back. You understand me? Man say I'm madness. He say I never go to America. Bro, they don't need your help anymore. They don't need all your help. The data centers and the AIs and the robots, what them a build. Brother, they don't need human manpower anymore. You don't understand what I'm going? You need to come up there for cause pressure upon the economy. They don't want that anymore. They don't need manpower. That is why the restrictions on them are gone. You understand what is going on, my brother? And if you understand what is going on, bro, I tell you, it's real. The struggle is real. You understand me? Listen, me now, brother. Right now, I just wish that things would get a little better with me, but I'm a man, brother. Right now, I could just take my family and just travel out the Caribbean, like every year, just like every Easter or something. Once me get enough paper, just let me go travel out the Caribbean and just see the Caribbean, and I'm good. I don't even bound for see the Statue of Liberty in my life. I don't really mind. I really don't mind about it. You don't mind? See? You understand me, brother? So Gone are the days people like glamorize America. Too much of bad press out there right now. I tell you what going up there. Social media spoil the dream for all of we right now. So the American dream is a nightmare right now for some people like me. It's no longer a dream. Right? I forget where the place is. Sometime I was watching a channel. And the man like show like a whole stretch full of tent. I can't remember where it is. But it was in America though. A whole stretch of tent, only tent. And people are living in a tent, you know, bro. On the sidewalk, you know, bro. But like, what kind of craziness? I said this not in America. I said this not America. It's at somewhere else. And then I see another man show like, I think on the same channel. Show like underneath some bridge where like people was on. The place real dirty, bro. I'm like, this is not America. I said this is not the part where they just film on TV. I said this is a different era. So as America like have nice places, it has slums too, you know. America has slums. You understand me? And that are the dream. Up there the dream, you know. Bro, guys, watch me. The problem is that some of we people, I'm not saying that here is the best place and here is paradise. I'm saying we have way less slums than that here. Especially in a Tobago where we live, guys. We know, guys. The areas where we get what we call bad are not slums. Are not slums, you know, just people that behave cool wherever they live. It's not slums. You understand what I'm saying? Bro, watch me. Somehow we just kind of know what we have, boy. You understand? You could like walk out in the back of your house and touch grass. Take off your foot and walk in a grass, bro. You're gonna live in a concrete jungle, you're not gonna experience that, you know. You have to go to some park for see grass, you know, bro. Come on, man. But I think the story is this. People glamorize what they do have. And that is the whole story. So I'm accustomed seeing chicken in my backyard. I could go someplace even though I don't own animal, you know, I see every day I come home I see goats and sheep crossing the road. I see cow here and there, you know. 1 and 2 birds in the sky, you know. And these kind of stuff, right? I see beach everywhere I go. You understand? I wouldn't appreciate that because I see it every day. But I'm gonna be thinking about the city life. But the contrast is that the people in the city glamorize where I'm from. You understand what I'm saying? And me I glamorize where them from. So I think that's the thing about life, you know. People always glamorize what they don't have. But you have to understand this. Life is not a perfect thing and you will have trade-off depending on where you live. So I don't want to wake up in the morning and just open my door and as I open my door, I see somebody who I don't like. And that's the city life in some cases for some people. You understand? Because when you're living in like a high rise, as you come out of your door, you see somebody. Because them are come out of them door too. You understand? And if you're in a high rise, you don't really see much nature. You understand me? So I guess that's the whole story with like not living somewhere. You glamorize what the other person have. Right? So understand this. Somebody has glamorized your life right now where you don't like. And it's crazy. You understand me? To think about that, but it's the reality of life. Right? So like a poor man will glamorize being rich all the time. When a rich man, to some degree, will just be glamorizing having a normal life. And a normal life meaning you have to be poor. You understand? Or you have to be like barely getting by like me. That is a normal life, barely getting by. You understand? Well, the thing about we not say social media glamorize America, you know. Not social media, you know. Mainstream media glamorize America. That Hollywood. Mainstream media. Right? Social media is what bring down the status of America. Because when people start to watch people that travel all over, especially like when the other day Speed went to China, man, that make America look so bad. So much people realize that China light years in front of America. It make America look really bad. You understand me? So social media did the opposite. It's mainstream media where glamorize America. You are telling you? So, because if it wasn't for social media, there's a lot of things that are happening in America that I would have never known about. And when we realize certain things, well, I heard about it because I got 1-2 family. Sometimes just check me and might tell me the reality. So, you see, the thing about it is that the reality is no longer something to hide because information they're out there. You understand? So, all of that, you know, America now not really too keen on having more people in the system because they realize you not get no benefit in it right now. So they're gonna come up with anything for say, right, they want to deport people, want to stop people who know this and who know that and because they not get nothing, they not get nothing to hide again. Long time they could hide the truth. Because remember the people who come back to visit always try to make you feel like where you come from is not now, where them come from are the best and you know that kind of foolishness there. But there is no hiding it anymore. You understand me? And especially like the other day when they try to put the tariffs on China and the Chinese start to talk out and the media, it make America look really bad. Really, really, really bad. You understand? Right, let me see if I could crank this over, you know. Right? Nevertheless, but you know, I'm not really like, I know big dream for see America, but if I see it before I die, I still gotta be grateful, you know. To just like see it. But I have no like big hopes and dreams are going there. And another thing too, I see a lot of people like go there and live. And when they come back, I think they will come back like Elvis Presley. Like some rock star or something. And next thing I see, they come back here. And the kind of way they behave like if the things that me I do here, like me are the Elvis Presley now. Me are the superstar instead of them. But like I better me not say America at all. Like America now bring no fruits. Man leave ya. Man leave ya. Watch me muscles, you know. When the man goes so, the man a flex, you know. Man come back skin and bone, you know, bro. Yo. But the girl leave ya, you know. When you watch them, you're like, oh gosh, girl is sweet, you know. Girl look so nice, rosy, huh? Girl come back and I can't even recognize you. I'm like, who you, girl? Girl turn hard, you know. You understand? Who will leave you happy and I come back and I tell me, yo, brother, watch me. I'm so mentally frustrated. Now, me mentally frustrated with here, but trust me, I don't know where close to that kind of mental frustration. So when I see them things in a real time, I'm like, yo, America, deny me the visa. I don't even want it. Deny me it. I don't want it, bro. You say you're sure it a Chini, it a America want come back, and they realize it not for them. You have a good feeling there because I'm not just sure, there are numerous people that would like to return to their homes. And you have numerous people that would make a big out of selling out the car, giving away the good house, giving away the good job, the good 9 to 5, yeah, where they wasn't even working hard enough for the money. And run sell them go America and regret it. And numerous amount of people. But the flip side is that the shame is too much. So they don't want to come back. The problem is not they don't want to come, it's not that they want to come back and thing, No, the problem is the shame. They don't want, and then not even that. They will come back and then you're like, so you come back here, he's a millionaire now, right? And they're like, watch you with a kind of blank face, and it's like, no, I'm still 1,000 here. You understand what I'm trying to say? Even if they come back, you think they might come back and you're like, yo, my money can't done. They might come back here and argue about prices. And about, wait, our real estate so expensive, yeah? Real estate real expensive. And you're like, wait, you feel that America alone, real estate could be expensive? So you feel? You feel like America alone does go forward and every place does go backward? What you think? What you really think? You don't understand that the world is spinning in one direction? They don't understand that the world don't rotate backwards. It does only go forward, sir. They don't understand that, So they feel them in the land of the free and the home of the brave, and only them could go forward. And no place else can go forward. News here. The whole place rotates, so you go forward. So when you come back here, you feel say, well, the prices here now go up. It will go up. I forward the thing I come on earlier. Sir. He said meaning things worse over there. Yes, things worse over there. For sure things worse over there. I mean by if things worse over there. Think about this. Is more people competing for jobs. Is more people competing for everything. And it's not everybody could be rich and successful. So it's obvious things are going harder over there. You have less people who are competing for things. My shop there must even get a job in a Starbucks or Wendy's or McDonald's or something like that. So I'm sure them places are turn your back and say they're not getting no jobs. You understand? I'm seeing people like defaulting now to what they call the thing? Oh gosh, when they deliver the food and them like them ride share thing and them delivering food thing, oh gosh, what they call it? Door dashing and like when you're like Uber thing and them kind of vibes or so. That's how the people and them are default to. They're not default to no like regular job. Look at these crazy things, Mr. Samuel. I'm gonna work a little Walmart and thing. Tyson had say, yo, my guy interview, and the man run out of work and say, yo, once in a lifetime opportunity. I prefer to leave my work and go try to get in a streaming university. It's crazy. When I see people that make them kind of crazy like thing there, you think, there was a Kylie come to beg once. I keep a interview for streaming university. I could get me for leave my work. For go line up for you to give me an interview for streaming university. It could never happen. I might take a sick day and go there. What if say like run off my work and not get back my work and then me not sick Come on, no man, and that happened in America. That I will tell you. A man right now prefer to believe in a dream. than a work what he have in America. You understand me? You get a little low wages work, that is a surety thing. You go run after that to go run down a dream, bro. And to tell you how it sounds so silly. Everybody who has Streaming University watching is what I name the fella named Ludwig. I think a Ludwig do a class in Streaming University. And he's pointing out, and he's not the only person that say point it out, that the people and them who went Streaming University last year and well they get little fame and whatever, but this year around this time, you know, when you check them back, they only make 4 new viewers. You understand? So the viewer count went down and they're only making 4 new viewers. Must be per stream or something, so that is very terrible. Me, they're not far from me, so then why leave your work for God? When you're going, it's like there is a pump and dump. So you're gonna get high, and then after you're just gonna crash out. It's like drinking an energy drink. You understand me? So I'm gonna tell anybody, if you get a like a, oh gosh, wait, to pull a bad gear there. If you have a dream to be a streamer, just get on the internet and stream. Find a platform that you like, become it up on YouTube. I'm gonna advise you to start it. Start on YouTube, start a stream. Start to do your own stream. And grind. Figure it out yourself. Don't wait on nobody to like throw you no bone. Figure it out yourself. Make your own failures, learn from it and keep on running. See? So understand how much I have to say, bro. A man come and offer people a golden ticket. Some of them never even say a stream in their life. They never stream in their life. But they leave for go line up to get an opportunity. So that alone tells you that things difficult in America. Where somebody could give you a hope and a dream of becoming some big thing, and you're gonna leave your work and run to it. Nobody, listen to me, nobody not coming and give me no get rich quick scheme, and I leave my 9 to 5 will feed my youths and them will feed me for over 20 years, bro. And go run after that dream there. I don't care. That dream don't have to be a dream that I create myself. Nobody can come in and give me that dream there. I have to create that dream for myself. I have to sit down and say, yo, I think I should start a company doing this. And I should start it on the back end and develop it myself. I'm not gonna allow anybody to come give me no get rich quick scheme. Cause most time you hear them scheme there, it does sound too good to be true, and it does be too good to be true. You want to tell you? Next thing the dream they give me is a pyramid. It's a pyramid, and the money only flows up. You understand me, brother? I'm not take them kind of thing. I'm gonna go and search out for my own dream and take my own dream and run with that. Nobody now come give me no dream. Sorry. I'm real sorry. So I agree with you, Mr. Samuels, that things are out there and down here. Because it are more people to compete with. And remember too, when you might be able to pick up a little mango from underneath somebody's tree and then not vex with you. It's not so up there, I forgot to buy the mango. You understand how much I have to tell you? Up there everything costs. When down here somebody might, they will see a man and say, brother, I'm a little thirsty and I don't get no money, and a man go take out a $5 or $10 and say, go drink something and free up. I know you. We good, not ignore us. That might not in America. You might tell you? So we still have some pros here, you know. Still have some pros here. No, the love is not all there, you know, but the love is not all lost here. So you have to understand that, right? So it's a we minimum wage higher than America one? Wow. I didn't even know that. Bro. This struggle is real. This struggle is real. This struggle is real. Something I don't understand though is when a man like watch the conversion of like a man go like watch clothes and say, in America discuss this and here discuss that, and it's cheaper in America because when you do the conversion it's cheaper. But yet for see people do that. You know what I mean? Yet for see people do that. You see, it's like going to like you're shopping at the supermarket, yeah, and you see a toothpaste $2 cheaper, and then you see another item which is like let me say a roll of toilet paper, a single roll of toilet paper for 50 cents cheaper here, right? And then you compare that with up the road and say because you see 2 items cheaper here, that means this supermarket is cheaper. No, it is not. Right? If you want to know which one cheaper, what you need to do is make a full shopping in the both places. Right? And then you can make a comparison and say, here is cheaper than there. You understand what I'm saying? You never watch 2 items and say because you see 2 items cheaper, that means this supermarket cheaper than that one there. It's not so it does work. Right? So it's the same thing with the comparison I'm making with America. When people don't watch and say, they're going to say, but it have all you can eat buffet and it can... Come on, no, man. The all you can eat buffet is highly unhealthy. That is why it's the all you can eat buffet. That is it's not quality food. And it's thing where they know that you eat 2 things and your stuff you cannot eat anymore. You understand? So I'm saying this. It's a trade-off. So while like clothes gonna be cheap, you have to understand this. So clothes cheap. Let me say they say clothes cheap, food cheap. Right? Rent might be very expensive. You understand me? Heating might be very expensive. Water might be very expensive. You understand? Electricity might be very expensive. So it's a trade-off. It's not like 100% comparison to say, yo, because these few things are cheap, my life over here got easier. Not so the thing work, brethren. Not so it work. It give with one hand and it take with the next hand. You understand me? And if you watch it like overall, you might catch your skin to survive over there. And you might survive over here better with just a little bit more. Let me say you have to be a little bit more like tight with your hand. And you might be able to do a lot of things here. And the next thing is, like back in the day, the perk of living in America was that you could have get anything and buy this and buy that. And now that's nullified because once you have a credit card and a Skybox, anything drop over there today, if you have the money, you get it next 2 weeks here. So all of that kind of story then nullify now. Technology change the whole ball game. Right? So well say the person that work for 12 hours working longer hours depend on tips and stuff. So what you're trying to say so is like so we're trying to say like they work longer hours. That's what you're trying to tell me. And they just have open tips and things for like bring up the money. Right? So but you understand how much I feel say. And if you understand how much I feel say. With the comparison, it's not really about actually how much you're working for, you know, is about how much the system is going to take from you. That is where the problem is. Anyway, guys, I said this would have been my last word, you know, but just give me 1 second. Let me just go outside and check something. It's depending on something, yeah. All right, guys, we're back at it. Let's decouple the load. Right, I'm gonna finish off this stream. Right, so guys, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and keep safe and keep steady. We'll link up later.